Now it's the shortstop, Xavier Edwards. And a foul ball.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
And that one fouled off. And 1-2.
Here's someone, historically speaking, that prefers day games over night games. So I'm excited to see what he does in this one.
Cut out and miss, struck him out. And one gone.
You know, Boog, you often think a slider is more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
Now, Connor Norby. One out, base is empty. Yeah, that's fouled off. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Next to hit, Jesus Sanchez. That one missed. Foul ball. On the ground, Martinez handles, throws to first. Marlins set down in order. We go to the bottom of the first. Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan, delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Alcantara, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a changeup, a four-seamer, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
This one in the air, right field. And there's one down. And up next for Cleveland, Kyle Manzardo. On the ground, right side. Sneaks through, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Here's Jose Ramirez. Hard on the ground to first. Steps on the bag for one. To second. Tag safe. So they get one at first but can't complete the double play. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. So in now for Cleveland, Carlos Santana.
It's a tough pitch. But in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
And that is that. One left for the Guardians. We played an inning, no score. New inning getting started, and at the plate for Miami, Jonah Bride. Spivey back to work. Dives, and he can't hang on. Still able to get it there in time. So they get the first out of the inning. Matt Mervis, the next up for the Marlins. To the right side. He'll do it himself. And a couple of quick outs. Griffin Conant, the next up for the Marlins. And first offering is fouled off. No score here in the second.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
And ball one.
2 strikes.
That one in the dirt, and the count is 2-2. Fouled off. And they'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And a pitch. To the right side. He steps on the bag. And it's a 1-2-3. And welcome. Back to the ballpark. And now Lane Thomas. And that skips in the dirt. Alcantara, 29 years old, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. Not close with that one, and it's 2-0. James Kingsley, our plate umpire, consistent and maybe a little generous on the edges.
Yeah, Boog, he'll give a little bit on the edges, like you said, but from what I've seen, he usually does that when a pitcher is just commanding those parts of the strike zone, and essentially they've earned it. The umpire rolls with them.
And a swing and a miss.
The count is full.
That's towards center. Stowers settles underneath it. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Angel Martinez now at the plate. And that is out of play.
I just love watching Alcantara get ready for games, Boog. He turns into a different person, just usually cracking jokes and having a good time. But start days are a different story. That's when things get serious for this guy.
Next pitch way upstairs.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Reaching for it and brings it in. Will Brennan digs in now. Ground ball left side. Slings to first. That ends the inning. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. And now the DH, Davison De Los Santos. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1.
You know, these Marlins, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Got him swinging on that pitch away to finish him off, but everything early in the at-bat was in tight. Really challenged him in there with some competitive pitches, not letting him get his hands extended, but of course that eventually opens up the outside part of the plate, and he just wasn't able to adjust.
In for a strike. And the count 1-1. Pulls that one foul. One down, base is empty. Swings through that. Up with it, fires to first. Gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout.
Oh, that was perfect execution of that curveball. Down and in, he gets it out of the danger zone, and you really can't do it much better than that. It's in the zone the entire way, so you have to swing as it.
And that's their first base runner of the game. So the lineup flips over. Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Ground ball right side, and it's through for a hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
This one popped up, foul ground, first base side. Drops into the glove, and that's the 3rd out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping up for the Guardians, Bo Naylor. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Popped up. Norby. Puts it away for the out. 1 away. Here's Brian Rocchio. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
0-1's the count.
Still tied at 0. Last of the 3rd. This one in the air. Norby in position. Hauls it in for the out. So the Guardians lineup turns over. Stephen Kwan getting ready to hit. In the air, right field. Sanchez on the run. The throw to second is offline.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And that is that. Splits the plate. Strike 1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Outside. And that one is lifted in the air. Kwan heads after it. He's got it, and there's 1 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
1 down, base is empty. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And up next for Miami, Matt Mervis. Hit on the ground, might be 2. 1 at second.
That's an out.
On to Santana, 2. Bottom of the 4th, now the 3rd baseman, Jose Ramirez. And that misses. 1-0.
1-0.
Next offering is fouled back. The 1-1 is fouled off. And that's in the dirt. Stays alive.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
And it remains 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. That misses. Full count now. And a swing and a miss. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Such a challenge when a guy's got great velocity. He's throwing a slider over 90 miles per hour. You want to be ready to hit that fastball, but that late break just eats you up every time.
Stowers hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Lane Thomas will make his way to the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Fastball almost got him there. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. We're here at the bottom of the 4th. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. We go to the top of the 5th. And now for the Marlins, Griffin Conine. That one fouled off.
You know, these Marlins definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
The 1-1. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
Finds its way through, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
This one bashed to left center. On its way, and that one's out of here. And they lead it. It's 2-0. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth.
Stowers now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. And a big swing and a miss.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Man, that slider bearing in on your hands like that, it's just so tough to fight.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Reaching for it, makes the catch.
Outstanding catch right there, and I love the commitment that he showed. He knew that the wall was close, but was determined to make that catch, and a nice calculation of just how much room he had to try to minimize that contact.
And that's in there at the knees.
1-1.
Popped up. Martinez has a beat on it, brings it in, and that is that. Back now at Progressive Field. And now here is Angel Martinez. That one at triple digits.
0-1.
So after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Brennan, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Count.
Fought off foul. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. It's a bomb.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Into the outfield, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Everything came together for him. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Strike two.
The hitter early and off balance on that swing. If I'm the pitcher.
Got him swinging.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Nope, that's inside.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And it's another strikeout for the Sandman. He's been effective in this one. Here in Cleveland, now the number 2 hitter, Connor Norby. Out to short, Rocchio. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. So up next, Jesus Sanchez. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Thomas sizes this one up, and there are 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Now a chance for Jonah Bride. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike 1.
The count.
And there's
a
a ball.
1 strike.
And that's through there for a strike. And the count 1-2. Chris, we were excited to watch him pitch. This is a little more along the lines of what we were expecting performance-wise.
Yeah, but great pitchers like this, you may get one opportunity in one inning to get to them, to get some runs up on the board. And if you don't...
Throws to first in time. That ends. And we're back. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now it's the DH, Kyle Manzardo. Shortened a bunt and missed it. 0-1.
0-1.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Drilled in the air, high and deep, right field. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Now it's Jose Ramirez. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. And that one wrapped foul. The Marlins leading by a run here in the bottom of the 6th. Gets a piece and stays alive. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today. Economical with the pitch count.
Santana up to the plate for the 3rd time as he looks at 1 down low. That one out to right. Sanchez has this one sized up. Nabs it. That is the inning. Back here in Cleveland, top of inning number 7, and here is Matt Mervis. Bybee back to work. And that's just foul. Ground ball right side, and that one handled. Tosses to first, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Here's the left fielder, Griffin Conine. Hit in the air, center field. Thomas coming in on it. He's got it, and there are 2 outs.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And now here's the Marlins DH, Davison De Los Santos. Can't forget the 2-run shot he launched out of here in the 5th.
Yeah, one of the biggest swings of the game, Boog, as he looks to make even more of an impact in this at-bat right here.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1-2-3 go the Marlins as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. And fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. Cut on and missed. Good changeup right there. 0-2.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That one just misses, and that's ball one. Good eye right there.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
And a swing and a miss. That's his 8th strikeout of the game. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Next offering misses. 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, brings it in. And there's 2 down. Now it's the right fielder, Will Brennan. Ground ball right side, it squirts through. And that keeps the inning going.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just one of those scenes. High base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
And that one fouled off. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
Well, I'm impressed with that challenge pitch right there. Even with this slim lead, this guy's not afraid to go right after these hitters.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. And that is the inning. Ready to begin the 8th, and at the plate for Miami, Kyle Stowers. Foul ball there. This one popped up. Makes the grab, 1 down. Nick Fortes, the next up for the Marlins. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a line drive ripped out into right center. That's a base hit. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Xavier Edwards. Swing and a ground ball. To Rocchio at second for 1. Throw to first, but he beat it. Next to hit, Connor Norby. 0 for 3 in this one. Tap foul at the plate. Well struck right field. Way back there. And that one hops the wall. Rounds third, headed for the plate.
He was all over that one. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. 1 runs in. Another comes in to score, and they take a 3-run lead. A 2-run double.
That's 2 consecutive extra base hits for this team. A well-deserved double.
Here comes the manager out of the...
Now pitching for the Guardians.
And the batter now, Jonah Bride. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Late with the swing there.
0-2 is the count.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And makes the grab. And that'll do it. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this. Back now at Progressive Field. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Brian Rocchio. Check swing of the first pitch. Look down to third, and he went around. That's ruled a swing. That one ripped. Ranging back. Way back there, and gone.
Well, not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today, the conditions were right. He got just enough of it, and I think the backspin really helped that thing carry.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Conine makes the play. 1 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone.
For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it.
Ramirez
no strike.
avoids the first pitch for ball 1. Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. A little out front there as he swings through it. Swing and a drive deep right field. Sanchez going back, pulls it in on the warning track.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
Santana stands in here, takes ball 1 low. And another ball.
No strike.
Next offering is in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds. They're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Two outs. And the tying run is on base.
Oh, very close with the location right there. It's just tough to get rewarded on the call with pitches near the top of the strike zone.
Center fielder.
Here comes Lane Thomas.
1-0.
In the dirt, blocked. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Swings through that one for strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a big swing and a miss.
Well, if he's going to do
1
something
ball,
special
2
right here,
strikes.
it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
2 balls.
And a
2
fastball
strikes.
misses outside for a ball. The count now 2-2. Now one miss.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. We go to the 9th. And now for the Marlins, Matt Mervis. That one misses. Ball 1. There's a swing and a miss.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
That one to first. Santana. And he takes it himself for the out. So digging in, Griffin Conine. 1 for 3. And that one fouled off. Oh, 1 down. And he swings through that one.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Throw on to Santana. 2 quick outs here in the top of the ninth. Running out of chances to pad the lead. And that one pulled foul. 1-run game here in the top of the ninth. Next pitch is inside, and that's ball 1.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the second baseman, Angel Martinez. First pitch misses. Now he breaks his bat. Barehand grab, picked in the dirt, but he beats it. What an effort that time. And he's safe at first. Some strange defense there. No outs, runner at first. Will Brennan will hit next. Shortened the bunt and missed it. 0-1.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay down.
Mervis. Here's Edwards for 1. On to first, double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Upstairs. And now 2-0. And that's fouled off. Swung on, belted. That one back. Long gone.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit.
Now the Marlins manager. And now Brian Rocchio. Back to the mound. He's got it. On to first. That's the 3rd out. And we're headed to extras. Solo shot for the Guardians this inning. We're in extras here. And at the plate for Miami, Kyle Stowers. Smith back to work. And that one fouled off.
Well, it's kind of deflating. You blow that lead in the bottom of the ninth. So here's a new opportunity. Hit the reset button, try to get some more runs, and then close it out in the bottom half of this one.
And there's one down. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's the catcher, Nick Fortes. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Base hit right field. Runner around third. He'll score. And he'll reach second with 1 away.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher. But you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Line and a base hit into right. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
0-2.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
And that one hit to first. Santana takes it to the bag. They limit the damage here. So it's 2 runs. And we're back. Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. And he hits a ground ball right side, and it's just foul. That was close. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck, way back there. And that one is out of here. And we are tied. It's 6-6. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
But just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame, and we're in the last half of the 10th. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it, and that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard somewhere, and it's not foul.
Pulls it down, and there are 2 away. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
0-1's the count.
2 out, space is empty. Swing and a miss.
0-2's the count.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going.
Yeah, with 2 strikes here, you really want to miss outside the zone with that breaking ball.
Swings and misses, 3rd out. Substitution now at second base, and on to run for Miami, Liam Hicks. In the air, right field, Brennan gets there, he's under it, makes the catch, 1 down. Heading for the plate, the throw home. It's off the mark, and he scores. They lead it now, it's 7-6. This one in the air. Ramirez snags it for the 2nd out. 2 down, base is empty. And the batter now, Griffin Conant. And that one popped in the air, left field. He's there, he's got it, and that'll do it. Scratch across. Back here in Cleveland, here's Lane Thomas. In the air, left field. It's going to fall for a hit. And they're at the corners with nobody out. And he'll pull into second safely. So they hold the runner at third, wanting to play it safe. Think that comes back to bite him?
Boy, it's hard to say. That runner on second to start extras is critical, and you want to make sure you don't waste him. If they don't score this inning, there'll be some second guessing for sure.
Left field. Makes the grab, and there's 1 down. Will Brennan digs in for the Guardians. And that is out of play. The winning run on second base. Ball. In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. Swings and he pops it up near the pitcher's mound. Mervis sizing this one up. Drops into the glove. 2 down.
Oh, that's a frustrating at bat right there. Big opportunity and just missed it. I know he wanted to do some damage. Next guy will have to pick him up.
Fought off foul.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boo. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. This could end it. Watch out, that one sails on it. No movement on the bases. 1-2 the count. and a miss, and that's the ball game.
Well, I love the fact they didn't quit.